What up, Chona? How are you? What time is it there? Thanks for visiting me and the fishies. I hope you had a good day. I really did love that dress. It's so cute. 8 in the morning. Oh my gosh. So we've like swapped plans for the day. Early bird gets the worm. You've been talking to Rhodey today? Oh, church, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. You got your church dress out, ready to go? Do you have a big church? How long you been on YouTube for? 24/7. That's cute. I love it. Oh, talking, kisses through the phone. I'm happy for y'all. Well, when is your birthday? I know Rhodey is he's a Pisces. His channel's been doing so good. I'm so happy for him. He's really good people. Oh, so you're a Sagittarius. That's cool. I love Sages. Crazy and cute. He said he was coming to visit you, but I forgot when he said he was going. Cherub reminds me of that song, Cherubs and Mimosas, I think. Yes, Saggy. Keep you on your toes. Very adventurous, you guys are. Have you been to the States before? My channel is about a bunch of things. Sometimes I'm living with my face, sometimes arts and crafts, lots of animals, laughs, dog stuff, really anything. I never want to limit myself. I'm saying your name right though. It's Chona. Only in the Philippines. Okay. Well, I can see you being here in the future. That's cool. Yeah, Rhodey was saying he was excited to come see you. Was just a little bit nervous how hot it was gonna be. Is it always hot there? okay. So does it rain for like months on end? Oh, I'm impressed that you know they're cichlids. That's actually pretty cool, John. One is a purple rose queen. I have a girl and a boy, but in this tank I have the girl purple rose queen. She's on the side closest to the tank, and the one on the other side, the egg crate, is a Midas. Greetings, Sharon. Howdy. I know you come in peace. How was your day? Oh, that's cool. Did you have primarily cichlids? I have quite a few tanks. Oh, I have an Oscar. He's crazy. He's like a sweet dude, but I discovered that if you make a certain face at him, he loses his shit. So I don't go around doing that, but overall, he's a monster. I've been thinking about moving him to a bigger tank. Waves back. I'm excited for you to show Rhodey around. He's probably going to get some really cool footage being there, Chona. Does it ever get cold there in the Philippines? Yeah, orange and black. He's like a little tiger. He was so tiny. I have somewhere in my phone of him as a baby, and he was a teeny tiny little like bulldog. He looks stunted, and now he's just like a little dump truck. He's crazy. He'll pop the lid. He's a little crazy. All of the cichlids are crazy. Little did I know. Now I absolutely know. This is Mochi. And then Sherbert. Sherbert, I was getting a free tank. And I was like, sure, why not? And I was starting aquatics. And dude had him in a bucket and was giving me his tank. And I was like, wait, where is he going to go? And he's like, I don't know. And I was like, oh my gosh, give me the fish. But the same thing that happened with this tank came with a fish, and the fish was in the cooler. And I was like, oh no, I've seen this before. I was like, what are you going to do with the fish? Oh, the dogs are barking. Hold on. It's actually really sad. Because this tank I bought, but the other one was free, and they were just dumping the fish, and then the other one, dude just wanted money. Meanwhile, this tank had a leak. He just didn't know how to fix it, and out. Rain in the evening. That sounds peaceful, though. And be meditating out in the rain in the evening. It's been pretty dry. I'm obviously in the U.S. I don't drop location, but it's been very, very dry lately. Yeah, I have peacock cichlids, convict, parrots, flowerhorn. Primarily all cichlids. I do have a couple guppies. I wanted to have like the little monarch looking guppies, but all the women guppies took out all the men. So that didn't last very long, but I've had the guppies for years. It's amazing because sometimes the smaller fish unfortunately don't survive very long, I guess. Hold on a second. That's so funny, Sharon. What a small world. And it happened to be an Oscar. One of my peeps that come in, a little gamer couple, love them. Chief and Lizzie, shout outs. They had an Oscar too. Oh, Sharon, it means that the person wanted to make money off of me by selling me the tank, but the fish was losing its home, so he put it in a cooler, which is like something you would bring to the beach, or if you're going fishing to put your fish in. It was awful. Yeah, I actually had some really cool men guppies, but the women took them out, and then they had babies, and then they were eating the babies, and then some of the babies would survive, and once they learned that it was a male, they would take it out. So I started moving the males, but they're not extremely hardy. They kind of grow into being hardy, but the two that are left, oh, they're little dump trucks. They're super hardy. Yeah, I don't, they naturally breed, but I am not a breeder by far. At one point I had a bunch of jewel cichlids and convict cichlids that I was like, okay, I gotta get this natural breeding stuff under control because they're like lives, although you can feed them to other fish. I had spread out. This tank right here actually had baby jewel cichlids in it for a long time, and then all of a sudden they turned on them. Like they were like actively living with the fish for a while, and then just decided I'm gonna have a snack. I've seen some crazy stuff with the freshwater tanks. I wouldn't dare do saltwater, but fresh has been fun. I have Trimax cichlids too, if you've heard of them. Tricky, tricky, Ricky, Ricky. What up? How's the land? How many acres was that again? Oh, number 4 on the books. Shout out to Tricky Ricky. No, I've never caught. I don't really care for catfish. They're bottom feeders and the little nasties. I've seen people tank them before, but I just. Nah. I had crabs that didn't last very long. I did some brine shrimp in the beginning. I haven't done that again, though. And then I really just, like, at one point I thought everyone would get along, like, in the beginning. I learned very, very fast that they all have ego issues, and that wasn't going to work. So I ended up with 23 tanks. And I've most definitely cried over my fish. Tom, Simba, what up? What do you mean, Samir? How are you guys? There he is. Oh my gosh, I was so behind in the fucking chat, Tom. I tried to go back later to see. My brain was rotting. And I was like, wait, what did Tom say? Yeah, you do need a big tank. The biggest tank I have is, I think it's 150. I'm doing good. I went thrifting today. Story of my life. But I'm becoming cool with, like, the people that do the auctions and stuff. So I'm really been networking this week, which I can, like, see the dollar signs with flipping. But I also may pick up some dog training stuff. Someone has a blue nose pit and a Rottie, and they need some corrections on a couple things. The owner's just like got dogs, but they don't listen. So I don't know. Been really hustling the past week. I've been having fun, but I've been like really like doing my side hustle. So how is everyone doing? I had a spensylum. Anyone know what that is? I had a spensylum, and that was the only like out of water fish that like I didn't rescue from like pet stores. And she lived a very 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 long time. R.I.P. She's like one of the ones that's hard for me to talk about because fish, they don't just have fish brain, y'all. They really love you. And yeah, they want some food too, but this one right here, Moji, I could probably swim with her. Like, she probably would, like, literally hang out with me. He would probably maybe nibble my toes a little bit, but he actually loves me too, because I definitely saved him from being that bucket fish. Poor guy. The guy thought he was a flower horn, and now I laugh so hard at that, being more educated on fish, like freshwater fish. He's definitely not a flower horn. I keep saying I need to do a before and after. He didn't even have like a little noggin at all. She didn't either. She was so malnourished and beat up. She was like one of my birthday fishes like years ago. She's like, I think I got her in 21. They're my babies. Yeah, I remember you were saying that about the coral, Sharon. That's awesome. Coral's so pretty. I have Maddie. His wife has saltwater tanks, and he has freshwater tanks. And he laughs. He laughs and says, "Oh, I let her deal with that shit." Yeah, I was like, "Happy wife, happy life. You nuked the saltwater tank. You're sleeping in the doghouse, brother." Oh shit! Is that a? I'm assuming that's a pew pew, right? Is that banned everywhere? I'm lost. I'm not. Trying not to keep up with the shit. I'm assuming Simba won't be on live doing that. Simba, do you ever live or no? I know you mentioned that a couple times, but are you actively living? Yeah, you mess up one thing, Ricky, and it's done. It's tricky, Ricky. It's tricky, Ricky. All I hear is that fucking song when I see your name. That's one of those songs that get in your head and stay in your head. Do you have one, Tom? I used to have plecos. I had one for years. He was a big sucker. It was sad to see him go, too. I started out with a lot of different stuff, and honestly, these pet stores are trash. So I was like saving little guys. Story of my life. I've done that with birds, too. I just feel for the animals, especially some of them. Like, if I could, I'd take them all, but I know I can't. So, like, some of them that really pull on my heartstrings, like, I bring them home. But I haven't gotten any fish in a while. Hold on. Oops, almost deleted something. Yeah, the armor ones are badass, John. Yeah, good vibes. Everyone give hugs. Everyone say hi to Chona too. Where the hell Rody at? Rudy, woo woo woo, where you at? What up, David? Welcome back. I actually looked up the Whippets and Mal mix, and it made me think. I forgot I saw a Whippet at Goodwill, and that was actually shocking. Like, the guy walked out with a girl Whippet, and I was like, wait, what? But yeah, I didn't. That's a crazy breed. Is that exactly what you have? Yeah, Mrs. Simba's always welcome in here, duh. I'm actually shy too, believe it or not. You just start warming up and you're a star, you know? No, I'm just kidding. But tell her she's always welcome in here. Absolutely. I need more ladies. Like, for real, for real. The men are great and all. Especially my peeps, my ride or die. But I need some more ladies. I'm a girl's girl, y'all. You saw an Oscar in a creek? That's crazy. I guess they are freshwater. I've tried to go to places that maybe I could find some peacock cichlids. It is sad though. Like I've seen some big ass plecos in freshwater, and you know what that means. Usually people are dumping them because plecos get huge too. That's the problem. People don't realize that fish need a lot of space, and there are where you can like stunt their growth, but it's so fucked up. They need space. They're continuously growing, and I feed them high protein food, Hikari. So I definitely I've watched them transform. It's kind of like dogs too. Like when they're underfed and shit, it's so sad. You always go live. What the hell? I'm gonna have to check this out. Hold on. Try to buy your name? How is that even possible, Tricky Ricky? Fish can be pretty much easy. It's not rocket science, at least freshwater. But some of the things they can get, like I've tried like self remedies with like healing some of the illnesses that they can get, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it's just a heartache. A piranha? Oh hell no. I got two fish that really don't fuck off. Like they'll try to eat your face. One of them's okay when you get into the tank to clean it and stuff. He'll try to fuck with you a little bit, but the other one just like out for blood. But most of them are crazy. But mass majority of them as well. Like they're all crazy. I like them like that. But they love me too. Like obviously I bring food, but it is really cute to see how like interactive they can be. Wow, I don't feel as alone now, Tricky Ricky. Honestly, I have many fish. I love them all. Like, I'm not supposed to have favorites, you know? But they definitely bond with you. It's pretty cool. What? What the hell? I appreciate you being in here, Chona. You know what, Miss Chona? No obligation. That way I know. I gained a lady friend, y'all. Good vibes. Keep bringing in the good vibes and the good people. Oh, snakeheads. That's crazy, Tom. I can't remember. Those are legal, right? Yeah. I don't know if you can post the link for Mrs. Simba. Let me catch up before I get fucking behind, man. At least it's chill vibes, though. I'm down. Oh, yeah. I would love to catch a peacock bass, too. I love anything peacock, as most of you may know, because it's my spirit animal. But I would love to catch a peacock bass. I have a friend that has one in a tank, and they talk about how the little sucker gets out all the time, and I'm like, oh shit. And really pulling them out of the water to bring them home to a tank sounds so depressing to me. Although sometimes that's what these people are doing and breeding, and they get treated like pure shit. A lot of them have ick. If you guys know what ick is, it's definitely ick, and they get a lot of ick at the pet stores. I remember one time I saw this pet store filled with ick, and I was like, y'all even know that you have that? It's pretty pathetic. You have all this medicine handy and you're not even using it. And they're like, well, they're going to sell anyways. I'm like, oh my God. Because if you don't chlorine the fish, chlorine is real. It ain't just COVID, y'all. You gotta be chlorine. Even the plants. I was into plants at one point, and I had plant tanks, and they would fucking be nuked in snails. It was awful. Some of the fish will eat the snails, but if you don't get to them in time, the snails take over. And for a plant tank, you don't have a snail eater. So, and most of my fish hate fucking plants. They just destroy it. And what is that doing? Destroying my money. So we don't really do the plants. Plants never worked. I bought so many plants in the beginning, being hopeful. I did have some really cool goldfish. The orango, I forget, with the bubble heads. Snakeheads are really cool though. Crazy looking dudes. I had a clown knife. The clown knife came in the tank that you guys are looking at now. But something was going on with him. This is like probably like a month into me becoming an aquatic person. This was years and years and years ago, like 6 years ago. I think I started in 20. And yeah, something was going on with the clown knife. It makes me sad. I have videos and stuff of him, but he was a cool dude. I had him in the tank for a second with the one on the other side of this crate that y'all see. And I was like, are they hugging? No. The one on the other side of the crate was trying to fight him, and the clown knife was triple his size and literally needed a bigger tank than this. It's crazy, but the clown knife was like submissing. It was nuts. But something happened with him. I don't know why he crossed over, but it was traumatizing for me because I was a new fish owner and I was so sad. Like, what did I do wrong? Like, what happened here? I still don't know. But to remove him from the tank was really, really sad. Oh, hold on. The tank light went off. That's my cue, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I have a few of them. Pop the lid. The one in the 150, he literally lifts his heavy ass glass like he's a brute. He used to be the sweetest fish, and all of a sudden he turned psycho. I still love him. I accept him for who he is, but they get all kinds of things. I had a flower horn, the Thai silk. That guy was beautiful, but he fucking got constipated. It was pretty sad. Like, yeah, you're not naked here. I'm dead. No obligation. I'm like, I'll give you a mod wrench. I definitely need more ladies. And your good vibes, Miss Saggy. Chanda, is that autocorrect, Tom? Yeah, I do have a Belgian Malinois and I have a Dutch Shepherd. The good Dutchy boy, and my name is the good Dutch. Autocorrect is possessed. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I think it is easier to connect because I think people recognize like real recognize real. What up, James? Everyone say hi to James. James just started coming in here too. He loves fishing too, Tom. Um, Planting, gardening. James, goodbye. How was your day? Did you get your stuff fired up? Yeah, I mean, honestly, with mods, I got sketched out for a little while, but I can always remove things if I need to, so it's like, doesn't need to be rocket science. But I've realized like when the chat is like super duper booming, like I'm looking for my mods, like like comments, like reading some of that shit they send in is brain rot. I can't even hang out. I can't even hang. So I appreciate when my peeps come in. It's exciting, especially with the live being the way it was recently. I'm like, oh shit, things popping off. But you consume so much of that stuff, it's just not good for the brain. Yes, I triple dog dare you, James. Get out there on the water and take a short. Make a video. Yeah, shout out to Road King that's not in here right now. He's too cool for us. He's too busy being a cool person, cool guy. I'm so happy for Rhodey though, getting what, 70,000 views? Like, fucking high five to Rhodey. Okay, that's a deal. It's like a pinky promise. Right there is a pinky promise. You break the pinky promise, the fish will take the pinky. The world needs more Rhodey. What up, maybe later? What up, buddy? Alright, woo woo woo, where's my peeps? That's what I'm gonna say in Bigfoot too, because that's the magic word to call the people. If you start to feel in your ear, if you're not in the chat and you hear Bigfoot out of nowhere, like you just hear Bigfoot, I'm summoning you to the chat. I actually thought that was Tom for a second that said he got the um the blue cats. You're talking about blue kitties, right? Maybe later. For anyone that doesn't know, Tom is a fucking slayer. You should check out his flaying video and tell me if you can do better. And if you can, maybe I'll be impressed, but Tom is a slayer. Absolutely. Hands down. I think the fishing stream that I did really gathered some like-minded fishing people, which is cool. I'm like, I want to hear about like monsters you fought out in the ocean, or a sad story where you knew you had a fucking monster and your line may broke off, but it's still a story to tell. I enjoy those. And not the one Sharon's that we didn't capture on video, which is pretty much probably all of those. When you're out fishing, you don't always get things on video unless you were living. It's one of those unfortunate, did you get a video? Did you get a photo? And it's like, no, I had this experience that I lived by. That's what happened to me when I first started fishing. I caught a couple kitties, and when you just start fishing and stuff, because I fished when I was a kid, but it wasn't like a lot. But fishing as an adult, I was excited to get on anything. You're like, yeah, I'm catching, right? So you're excited. It doesn't matter what the fuck you catch. And I don't care what anyone says. That's the truth. And then you start realizing maybe your preference is a fish, or maybe you don't. Everyone has their own opinion. But I was out on a pier and I'd been fishing literally one other time as an adult. At that point, I was like getting into fishing. I was like, oh shit, I kind of like this. And I went to a pier, and I kid you not, I caught a barracuda, and I'm like reeling this shit in, and like I'm with someone, they're like, there's no way that you got something like massive, you know, because they're like fishing people. They're like fucking pissed. And I was like, oh my God, when is this? And I got it up to the rocks. It was like on some jetties. I got it up to the rocks, and it literally jumped out of the water, and I just seen its crazy ass teeth. Oh my gosh. And even the person I was with was like, I don't even know what the fuck we would have done, because they got some razor sharp teeth. But I'll never forget that. I think like when I go fishing, that's like the motto, catch a monster. But it was really epic. It was so epic. There's a couple places I went to after that like I haven't been back because it's a far drive. But I would like revenge. You know, you go to a spot and you maybe not do so good, but you want to go back. I'm like, I'm a slayer now. I know. I thought it was cool catching bait fish. Yeah, fishtails, exactly, Sharon. I'm like, what's the story, fishtails? Oh, that's the worst. When you don't have a lighter, it feels like an anxiety attack. I remember those days. Yeah, duh, Sharon. Sharon's guiding you to it. Oh, thanks, Tricky Ricky. Wait a minute, how old are you? You're playing Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite. I've seen it, but I've never played. You meant Fortnite and not Minecraft, right? And you say Roblox, you're getting hidden. Whale Tales? Like, is that a show, Tom? When I was like, what's the story? Fish Tales. It reminded me of Wishbone. Okay, I thought you age dropped the other day. Age drop for anyone that's in here. I think my peeps are in here, but age drop. And if I've already asked you, you don't obviously have to answer. But just double double checking. I thought you were of age, but you never know. You start dropping the R in here, the Roblox, you get. I don't know. I was trying to be funny and lost that, but you get hidden. Oh my gosh, enjoy your sermon at church. Jesus is the man. It was good chatting with you. Thanks for coming in. You're always welcome. You definitely look great for 53. Phenomenal. Rhodey should be proud. That's crazy. Good genetics. Yeah, always good seeing Chona. I'm enjoying the good vibes. I don't think that I have a Sagittarius lady friend. There's no way, Sharon. There's no way. You're not a day after 25. Yeah. Lots of loves and hugs, Chona. And Tom, don't forget, save the chickens. Oh, so you can relate, Miss Scorpio. That other Scorpio never came back either. Or maybe they just haven't talked. There was another Scorpio that came in too, and I gave him a timeout playfully and haven't seen him since. I'm like, if you're out there listening, don't be butthurt. You found it. Good job. Yeah, she doesn't want to feel old, but Tom's being like southern and polite, you know? She's like, don't call me ma'am. She's like, I'm not fibbing. I don't believe it. I'm gonna need to see some ID sharing. Wait, I forgot about you too, maybe later. You gotta remember, some of my newer peeps, I'm still learning stuff. So it may take me a little bit. Do not fucking tell me you're wearing the hoodie. Oh my gosh. You need to delete the word. You could like delete your word from autocorrect, Tom. Or you can actually save it when you type out her name like correctly. You can save it so the phone remembers it. Look at me, I'm stuck at technology, y'all, but look at me giving advice, giving pointers. You're only as old as you feel. Just keep staying in nature. And sometimes you may feel it, but that's just meaning you need a little bit of rest. Or your body needs XYZ, some veggies, some protein, some potassium, vitamins. You're just forever young, Sharon. You're like a time machine. See you later, Jonah. Oh, thankfully you can report you're not wearing. I was about to say, oh, for fuck's sake, James. How stoned are you? Mella! What up? When I saw the said hi, I was like, oh no. And I was like, wait, there's blue. How's it going, mate? Greetings, greetings. I'm making some chicken right now, y'all, and then I'm gonna go eat. Are you in America, Tricky Ricky? I feel like you like may have told me that. You're the one with the acreage, right? I was like, you said it was for sale, and I'm like, wait a minute. What are we talking? I'm just kidding. I'm not ready, but I definitely want some acreage. we got another autocorrect, Tom. Oh, in New York, holy smokes! Do you have animals there? Tell me what you do with all that land. I had Wendy's on the ride home from fishing, and no, that's just, it wasn't anything I dreamed of. And I have not had fast food since the last time I went fishing last year to the beach. I like brought sandwiches too, but I like devoured them. And I was like, I really want like a cheeseburger with some french fries. Like I literally got one of the little baggies and Baconator, and it was not what I dreamed of at all. And to top it off, the soda machine wasn't carbonated, so I was literally drinking bullshit. And I was glad that I got like the high C, because if I would have got a soda, it would have been even worse. Oh, a pop like soda? Oh shit, almost deleted that. Oops. What the hell is a Mac number one? That sounds like some McDonald's shit. Oh, that's cool. Have you ever been to Canada? Sharon's like, yeah. She's like, break me off a piece. It may be silly to ask, but do you guys know each other from my stream or from another stream too? No, I saw it on YouTube though. I didn't listen to it. Is it addicting? Who's it by? How was the dog walk? Okay, I'm caught up. Cool. I I had a good day. I did some thrifting. I actually connected with the auction people some more. They were like excited to see me, which is funny. I think it's because they literally have been used to the same 30, like the same, like, yeah, pretty much 30 people for 30 years. It's crazy. Hold on. Are you a handy person, like when it comes to building or and stuff? Obviously, you would need contractors for the most part, depending on what you are building. Is the house not repairable at all? Because sometimes things can be repairable. It just depends on what you're trying to put into it. Indigo Band, is that the name of the band? Indigo? Is that like indie music, Tom? What is that? What about Escobar? Holy smokes. What the hell? Where did we go here? Interesting. So you're just trying to get out of it? You may make a come up though. I mean, the market's pretty good right now, but it's just like, where do you go and what do you do? Is that their channel? I don't know. My mind can't take things like that right now. Oh, I will check out the song. I saw it as a suggested song. Did a short earlier today. I was like, I need to throw something at the board. And I literally saw the song and I didn't play it though. I'll have to check it out. I'm like, how many times have you listened to it? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have to check it out. I don't know if you meant like it was another channel. I assumed, that's why I asked though. That's cool. That sounds fun. I thought about resin, but not with the pups and the birds. I have birds too. And I'm a mess. I'm not against it, but I need an open area. I seen someone that did a really cool idea with like they were resin people too. They did everything resin and sold all their stuff, but they had like their own little trailer for it. It's pretty cool because I would like to maybe do pottery one day and have where I can have like a kill or something. Oh, look, you got Tom checking it out. That's hilarious. I didn't know you're still with us, Tom. That's funny. He's like, all right, noted. Is the indigo band. Because I feel like I'm an indigo child, so it's interesting you said that. Is that like an indie band or a rock band? All right, y'all, I'm about to go eat real quick. I'm gonna put the phone on the charge. I'll leave the chat open. I'll chat through the other phone. But BRB essentially. I'm gonna set everything up. I appreciate y'all. Y'all the best. Good vibes, good chats. And I'll check out that song, James. Oh, that's so sweet, Tommy Pickles. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Nobody ain't ever got to show up here, so the fact that you fucking do is awesome. Like, genuinely. I like that tonight has been chiller vibes. I want to keep chatting with the peeps. So that's why I'm like, I definitely value you guys being here. So you're saying thanks for having us. Thanks for being here. I mean that. Oh yeah, no, I eat all the time. I may not look like it, y'all, but my parents are like literally fast metabolism city. I gotta stay on top of it all the time, but oh no, I can't wither up. That ain't an option. Oh, you getting out there today? Okay, that's right. You go sightsee Hawaii. Live it the fuck up. What are you doing, maybe later? Make Hawaii new again. You could be a tour guide. Yeah, James, I actually, hold on. I just did that, but I also, am putting my socks on. I literally, yeah, I call Tom Tommy Pickles. Tom's not to be fucked with. He's like Bama too. With like, you just don't. You just don't. Tom, don't fuck off. But just like a teddy bear, both of them little fucking teddy bears. And only I can say that. Everybody else, they thugs. A little hug of thugs. yes, Rugrats. I don't think anyone else would call him that, like, ever. Oh yeah, I told you I have the tanks too. I actually was getting a wild hair today and thought about a third dog, and I was like, what the fuck? But I'm not ready for that. I would prefer to have a little bit more space anyways, and I'm not saying I wouldn't have another one here, so don't write me off, but nah, I got a lot of stuff I need to do because I'm truly really trying to like build my business this year. That's what I want to do, and like I don't know. That's I got to focus on all the things. So, and animals need you too, you know. And I also have birds, so I spend time with my birds as well. Yeah, who didn't watch Rugrats? They were the best. When they started doing the all grown up shit, I was out. I was phasing out anyways, but I remember seeing it in the movie theaters. I actually have, I thrifted a VHS of that movie that I seen in the movie theaters. And of course, I don't have a VHS player, so it doesn't make any sense. I think it's just like a nostalgic thing without trying to be a hoarder. Yeah, welcome aboard. I didn't even really say anything. I just like gave it to you, but like no obligation. But I think you're pretty cool too, James. And you were another person on my list. I was like, I think I want to mod him too. No pressure on that. Always good vibes here. I just when the chat does get a little nutsy, I like to see my blue because I know at least my brain isn't gonna rot to pieces. Oh shit! Sorry, y'all. I saw some lightning, but at first I was like, what the hell was that? All that too, but oh my gosh, I loved all that. But honestly, I watched the Nickelodeon documentary and I'm cringed out. It's kind of like the Backstreet Boys one that I watched recently, like a week or two ago. I'm cringed out. It's like absolutely not. Any plans for tomorrow, y'all? I'm gonna go gather my food. I'm gonna munch down. I'm gonna leave the chat open if y'all want to keep chatting for a little bit. If not, I get that too, but I'll be back. Maybe I'll type in the chat in a little bit. Talk to you guys in a little